are such predators, then you all wouldn't be dressing the way that you do. You're literally proving that men aren't as predatory as you make them seem to be. And for a lot of you women who talk about harassment situations, it's never happened to you, has it? Otherwise, you would be covering yourself. Yes, you live in a world where you should cover yourself. It's called modesty. The world should not know whether or not your coochie has an innie or an outie. I called it and I said it months ago that 304 culture was going to be more normalized because women are struggling more. The women who are showing their bodies are doing so because they have to. They're looking for someone to take care of them. There is no other reason why you need to show certain aspects of your body otherwise. I would know. I'm a dancer. The reason why I'm a dancer is partly because I don't mind showing my body, but I'm only doing so because I'm being paid to. Y'all doing it for free. The more y'all move along with this movement of showing off more of your bodies, the more you are going to ruin your image of being these dainty little creatures, and you're going to start repulsing people. Because believe it or not, there is a limit. A time and a place. I knew we were cooked when y'all started wearing dance wear attire out as regular clothes. As a dancer, I'm embarrassed for y'all. And the fact that you all equate being half naked to freedom literally proves that men aren't that predatory. Or at least not as you all make them seem. Because if they were, you wouldn't be offering yourself up on a silver platter. Have you ever heard of survival skills? Why would any man try to protect you if you're not even going to try to protect yourself?
I mean, she said it, not me, so y'all blame her. But she was on point. A lot of that stuff she said was on point. Nobody's telling you women y'all can't wear what y'all want to wear. But what Mercedes here said was true. A lot of you women are wearing the same thing down the street that these women are wearing in the strip club getting paid for. And she's just trying to wonder why. Now, she did say that she believes a lot of you women are wearing it because y'all looking for some man to come along and take care of you. I don't necessarily think that is the only reason. I do think that is why some women are doing it, but the fact is they do it, and at the same time they walk around screaming about how unsafe they are. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not safe out there for some women. You can definitely run across the wrong person and everything goes right downhill. But if it was really as unsafe as you women say, I don't think you'd be walking down the street with your butt cheeks hanging out. I just don't believe that. Why would you do that if it was really that unsafe? And this is why I just ignored a lot of you women when y'all were talking about the man versus bear, because there were women on camera talking about how they would choose the bear because he's safer and had on some Daisy Dukes with her breasts hanging out. If you really felt that unsafe around men, why would you be wearing that down the street? It makes no sense to me. This is why I never paid those women any attention. The fact is, there are some dangerous men out there who would do some dangerous stuff to you. But if it was all of us, like a lot of you women like to make it seem, you wouldn't be walking down the street with your butt hanging out. And the last part was the best part of them all. There are women in relationships who expect their man to protect them when they're walking around half naked. You want your man to risk his life to protect you, and you ain't even willing to help protect yourself? Again, I'm not telling you women how to dress. I'm just pointing out a very real fact. You women are putting those men in bad situations. Y'all don't care about it, but y'all expect him to care about it. But hey, y'all keep doing what y'all want to do, and you men keep dealing with those women if y'all want to deal with them. I'm just saying, Miss Champagne here was on point.
If someone were to ask me, Ava, what is your definition of a perfect man? I would say a 6 foot, God-fearing, tatted up, gym rat, pretty teeth. I wouldn't mind an accent. I wouldn't, but we don't gotta have all that. That's fine though. Knows how to dance to where it wouldn't cringe me out. Pays for everything, but like I still will have my own money. But like I don't have to worry. Like, oh, does he got it? Like I want someone that, like a man that takes control. I don't ever have to question if he has me or not because he got me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can really eat. Can put down a meal. Because as a man, if you can't, like if you're not eating, if I'm getting full before you. You're a man, like eat. Like I would say can definitely cook, because you know who can't cook me. And what about it? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be the cooking wife. I'll learn how to cook. I know some stuff here, maybe some cereal or ramen noodles, but like to really throw it down, like you're gonna have to do that. We can do it together. I'll make brownies after, but that's about it.
All right, so let's try to sum up what she's looking for in a man. And I know she posed this as a hypothetical question, but trust me, this is why she's single, because she's waiting for this guy to show up. He has to be 6 feet tall. He has to be a gym rat, which means he's in good shape. He has to have a great smile, good looking. She also said he needs to know how to dance, but that's not too important. Of course, he needs to pay all the bills and pay for everything so she can keep her own money to herself. Of course, she wants that. But this man also needs to be able to eat a lot of food or just eat more than her, because that would give her the ick. But she's not willing to cook the food. Now, she did say she can make some cereal or ramen noodles or something like that, but that's about it. She doesn't know how to do any real cooking. Now, she did say she's willing to learn how to cook, but she also says she's not going to be the cooking wife. So the only option is you're going to do it, or sometimes y'all can do it together. Now, I do not think this young lady has kids, but if you threw a couple kids in there, this would be the average American woman asking for everything but offering nothing. Because like I always say, they want what they want, but they're not willing to do the things to get the man that they want. They're just expecting some man to come along and just be okay with her the way she is. Now, can this happen? Of course. There's a simp born every day. But the man who looks like that, has money, knows how to cook, and got great teeth and great body, he's not going to settle for a girl like this who doesn't want to do anything. But you never know. Maybe she will meet her dream man. The point I'm making is this woman is a great representation of what men are looking at in 2026. They want you to be that man, but they don't want to be that woman. They don't care about none of that. That doesn't have anything to do with it. You're gonna be what I want, but that's it. So if you snag one of these ladies, fellas, just remember,
you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I went through that phone for the first time, y'all. The first time in years. When I tell you I was not prepared, I didn't know that a woman could move like that. Now, I knew women could be shiesty. I knew that. I knew women could cheat. But what I saw, I actually threw up. And I'm not saying that figuratively. I physically threw up. I don't know what to do.
I hate that your man is going through this, but looking through your girl phone ain't for the weak. Especially if your girl is a little shady, that is not for the weak. And the men who understand this the most are the men who are in her phone. The men who have been the side dude. Those dudes understand it more than anybody because they know exactly how shady some women can be. Now, of course, we know all women don't move like this, and if you got a good girl, you can go through her phone and you'll be fine. But if you mess around and do this with the wrong girl, you'll be in the bathroom just like your man. The only thing I can tell you is that if you're in a situation and you feel like you want to go through your girl's phone and find out what's going on, just to confirm whatever you're feeling, just be prepared. Because if you are already suspicious, there is a good chance that your suspicions will be correct. That's all I'm saying. So be careful out there, fellas.
We are losing men to peace. We are losing men to ourselves. Men no longer prioritize women. The man at peace is an unbuyable man. Some women are still thinking that men are in that scenario of chasing after, calling, despairing for the lack of a woman, for her absence, when in reality, today's man, he is increasingly valued. He understood that a woman is not the center of his life, that a woman is not the most important thing in the world, and it is perfectly possible to live without one. Today's high-value man, he seeks to make money. He seeks to do business. He seeks to grow, to develop himself. He removed women from his focus. Today's man, he realized that his peace is worth more. There is no relationship that can buy his peace. Today's man, he is unbuyable. He is non-negotiable. The peace he chose for his life has become non-negotiable. If you are a woman and are waiting for a man to venerate you, a man to idolize you, a man to dote on you, I'm very sorry, but perhaps that won't happen. Because the more time passes, the more we have seen that today's generation of men is not like the generation of old. And it is we women who have been losing high-value men, serious men, hardworking men, dedicated men.
I can't argue with anything this young lady just said. She is absolutely correct. This generation of men have learned from the last generation of men, and they are not going to go through the same crap that a lot of those men went through. The problem is these women haven't accepted that. They're still fighting it. They're still expecting these men to do what the other men have done, and it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. They're still saying stuff like, why don't men approach us? Or why don't men want to take us on dates anymore? Because these men are different from the men in the past. They've learned from a lot of the mistakes that the men in the past have made, who put you women in the place that you are now, because a lot of these women are entitled because of how they were treated in the past when it comes to dating and stuff like that. So this lady is absolutely correct. Most of these women just haven't accepted the reality of where they are. They're gonna keep fighting it until they can't fight no more, but it ain't gonna matter because these men are not changing. So good luck with that. Please like the video and leave a comment. I love listening to what you guys have to say, and don't forget to hit that hype button because it really helps me out with the algorithm, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.